Welcome back to the Caribou Data Science channel. Today is October 14th, 2020. I'm getting ready to run the second of my daily COVID-19 numbers. This one should be for the country of Israel. Israel has been challenged, certainly on the cases, maybe even the deaths. I believe they're actually in the midst of a 2-week lockdown. I'm not sure how much that's really going to help over the long term. Well, let's look at as you say, to tell the tape or to tell the numbers. So let's go and run this report for Israel. So Israel is currently averaging about 1,040 cases per day, but 7-8 deaths per day. I mean, here is the average daily mortality rate, about 0.75, 0.75%. Once again, you can see here it was below that average, but now it's climbed back above the average up to about 1.5%, which is still very good. Okay, I'm seeing because I see a lot of 2%, so 1.5 is actually pretty good. And you can see it never went above 1.5 so far. So overall, I think they're doing pretty well. You can see we're showing a decline in cases here. I guess that's because of the lockdown. I'm not really sure, but what about deaths? Well, you can see deaths are still climbing a little bit, but they're still under 40 per day. You can see this is about 35 deaths per day. So I would say it's a mixed bag. Their deaths are low because of the size of the country, but cases are falling. So we should at some point see cases or deaths follow the cases. Once again, declining cases, an increasing of a slight incline up here, approaching 40 deaths per day. You can see there was a large decline in cases last week. I'm still not sure why that's there. And you have you had 150 deaths, 160 deaths so far this week. The cases for September are not particularly good, but October's already passed July and August numbers. And it's probably close to halfway up here. In all probability, deaths will catch deaths for September. September had a little 800, 600 and change deaths, but October's already up to 5,000 and change. So, while the deaths or the cases are declining, the deaths are not looking particularly good, even though it's a fairly small number. So that takes care of the report for Israel for today. Thanks for your time. We'll catch you on the next report.